I'm Bill Coates.
And I'm Barbara Coates. And we joined North Avenue in the spring of 1988. A friend of ours, we had moved here for Bill's job, and a friend of ours had gone to Presbyterian Seminary and recommended North Avenue to us. And that's how we found our way here. And we've been teaching children's Sunday school since fall of 1988.
Well, we started back in the 2-year-olds, and this was well before we had children. And as time's going on, over the 30 years, we've made it all the way up now to 2nd and 3rd grade. So it's been a great experience, and I think all but 1 year we've taught.
Oh, the children are always so full of life, and it's so important to give them a good foundation. And what we really try to do in children's Sunday school is 3 things. We try to teach them what the Bible says, and the second is how it's meaningful, how it's relevant to their life in the 21st century, and third, we try to have a lot of fun.
And we do have a lot of fun, and it's interesting, each class over the years has been totally different. Some are full of boys, some are full of girls. I'd say the boys' classes are a little bit more rambunctious than the girls' classes, but it's just been a great opportunity to get to know families in the church over time, and not only the kids, but also their parents. Well, I guess there's a curriculum we use, and each month there's a different virtue in there. So a lot of times it does kind of direct us in some of the activities we do, but whether it's a fun thing with the Bible verse, taking away a word each time and see where they can keep remembering it. Try to be active sometimes, just, whether it's get up and move around. I mean, they don't want to sit and just hear us talk, so we try to get them involved as much as we can.
And we're also known for, we make popsicle baskets out of popsicle sticks with, we usually do it at the end of a year with we laminate Bible verses that we've studied during the year, and they pick their favorite one and fasten it to the bottom of the popsicle basket. And kids tell us they still have their popsicle baskets years after they were in our class. Well, they say the person that learns the most is the teacher. And you really have to study the Bible story and think about how you can explain it in a way that's meaningful to children. And that means you have to understand it yourself. And so I think it's definitely been a case of, the teacher learns the most, whether it's the Bible stories or just how kids are and how they're all different. And you can see their gifts at such an early age and how they all have different gifts. So I think we've gotten way more out of it than the work we've put into it. When we started as Sunday school teachers back in 1988, we did it because Kathy Cott, who was the minister of discipleship at the time, asked us to. And we didn't really think we had any skills. We were newly married. We didn't think we knew much about children. And I think we didn't know much about children. And we thought, but we had a willing heart, and we said, well, we'll try and we'll learn as we go. And so we have, and it's been far more rewarding than the work that we've put into it. So I'd encourage anybody, whether you're thinking about teaching or any other volunteering at the church, I think you'll find that you get more out of it than you put into it.
Yeah, and I think if you really think about a lot of the people in the Bible, they weren't all that special. They had flaws, but they got involved. And I think it's the same thing here. If you're here, you might as well get involved, get to know people. It's just a great opportunity. It's been wonderful for us.
So we're gonna build a house, and guess what? You got to do the plumbing, and you got to do all the electricity. And Joel is going to do all the woodwork. How's that sound?
Oh, I'm gonna do the woodwork.
Yeah, but Nehemiah didn't have those people.